Welcome back to J&J Dynasty. All right, we're going to get this show on the road. Hello all. Up close and personal today so we can take a look at the videos. Hey, you know what? I keep looking down on this, so I'm just going to adjust the senior camera and put myself up a little higher here. Yeah, there you go. Lock him down, right? All right, hopefully you guys can hear everything, so then we're going to go through here rounds 3 and 4. This again is a one quarterback PPR league. It is a standard dynasty, so cut veterans are available to be drafted. So if you watched rounds 1 and 2, you'll see the results for those. Being a little tricky this time to make sure people like and subscribe and get more views instead of being able to just watch each one individually and get in the previous rounds. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give you rounds 3 and 4 here. There's after these rounds, I think that there's about 6 picks left in the 5th round, and then or less, and then one guy goes all the way to the 7th round for picks in this draft. So there's 6 to 8 picks left in this draft entirely. So as always, please like the video if you find any content interesting. Please subscribe, and let's get going with the video. So I love the picture of Boutte here. It kind of looks like he's fallen. We'll see if that's actually the case in this mock draft, or in this, not this mock draft, this actual draft. So this one started on Memorial Day, and so today's June 1st. So rounds 3 and 4 just finished last night. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting these out there for you. All right, so this is round 3. So if you don't see guys on any of these two lists, they either are not drafted or they were drafted previously, so you'd have to watch the other videos. All right, so as you can see right there, runs right through everybody, and this draft, everybody made picks in the draft. Having a tough time seeing it here, but they're like Jalen Warren for Pittsburgh. I don't know why guys draft guys like that in the 3rd round. You can get them off of waivers afterwards. Take a chance on some rookies. But that's what happened. KJ Osborne is in there. You can see Zach Evans went in the mid-3rd round. Even Nico Collins got drafted at the end of the 3rd round. So those are not rookies, but this is the rookie draft. You can see on the backside of their names if they have R, like the very top one with Luke, the tight end rookie. There you go. So that's what actually happened, because a lot of times this is what happens in MFL leagues when you cut veterans. Veterans will get drafted in the 3rd round because people are trying to offset and they're trying to actually win, this year. So let's add this in here. So let's go to the next slide. All right, Wilson. Where's he go? All right, so not the same one. Jeff Wilson, once again, the Miami Sound, half of the Miami Sound Machine, right? I call Mostert and Wilson the Miami Sound Machine. I used to call Miami Sound Machine Ahmed and Gesicki were the original Miami Sound Machine. But now it's Wilson and Mostert. That's part due. So at any rate, you got Hendon Hooker actually went off at 4-2 there. Dwayne McBride at 4-3. So this is the 4th round. And look all the way down there. See Michael Wilson picture previously is there. So we got everybody there. So now you see rounds 3 and 4. Kind of hammering through this pretty quick. One of the things that I wanted to add, and maybe this is like a buzzkill, or I kind of was trying to shade the fact of who got drafted before or after. I do have some guys that did not get drafted yet. So Will Levis, very surprising. I thought he would go in the 3rd round somewhere, but he did not go in this draft yet. So, but Hendon Hooker went. So that's really curious to me that Levis did not go, but Hendon Hooker did. So he's going looks like he's going to be a priority free agent, or he's going to go in the 5th round or later. So that's that news. Another guy who obviously didn't go was the thumbnail guy, Boutte. I thought he would be a mid-3rd round pick based off of what mock drafts are doing and Superflex leagues are doing. But so far, to date, in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd round, Keyshawn Boutte did not go yet. very, very surprising. I'm literally surprised at that. It blows my mind. He's got a lot of opportunity to actually be either the first or second wide receiver there. I know New England typically hasn't thrown the ball a lot, but you got to remember, you got a new offensive coordinator, a real offensive coordinator this year. So maybe things will change. And he, obviously had a ton of talent. He was, for what, last 2 years, was rated as in the top 3 of this wide receiver draft class. So if you can get him in the 5th round in a rookie draft class, yeah, do it. Another guy that did not get drafted yet through rounds 1 through 3, not in the first couple videos and not in 3 and 4 here, Sean Tucker. So it's very surprising that, especially all 3 of those guys, Butte, Tucker, and Levis, none of those guys went in the first 4 rounds. I would have assumed that all of them would have gone in the first 4 rounds just for the sake of taking top talent, right? Sean Tucker even has, the ability to, through training camp, get himself his foot in the door to start competing with White if White gets nicked up, which he has already in his short career. If he gets in there, and he could take over and become the number 1 guy. So I think that you definitely want to get a piece of him. So that's kind of where it's at. I mean, it's really surprising that those 3 guys didn't get taken. The next video, the 5th round plus, I'll just put it, or something like that. That's what it is, and I'll probably do one where I flip through all of the videos in a row. So maybe I won't. Maybe we'll make you watch it. So we'll see. A couple other drafts are going to be starting here in June. I think the 2nd, so it'll be tomorrow. So then I'll be able to start getting several drafts at the same time going, or not an average of the draft position, not an ECR, but a ranking. The value over several leagues will start evening out the fluctuations, and we'll start actually seeing trends as far as where these guys are going. So, just to recap, there's your 3rd round, just in case you didn't see it before. All right. So you've got those 12 guys. Not all of those are rookies again. So remember that. And then here's your 4th round. Start off with a non-rookie, and then you get into some rookies. So that's that. Well, that's the rounds 3 and 4 for this MFL rookie standard dynasty 1 quarterback PPR league. Those are the results. So just wanted to give you that information, let you go on about it there. So if you are in one of these very early June drafts, you can actually see some draft footage. So not saying that the results are going to go exactly like this or even be similar. This is one example of a real draft and what they actually did. All right, well, thank you for watching J&J Dynasty. As always, like the video, please. Subscribe. Also, click for notifications, the bell, when I got some new content coming, so that way you can always be on top of the latest and greatest. Thanks a lot. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care.